The elite class included the richest, most powerful people in the state. They were the planters, and their wealth came from land and slaves. They owned at least 20 slaves and 500 acres of land. They sold cash crops, such as cotton and rice. At first, the elite lived along the coast. Many had been born to wealthy families. Their lands were passed down to them from their parents. Others worked hard to become wealthy. By the antebellum years, there were elites in upcountry too. As they made more money, they bought more land and more slaves. After a while, they became part of the upper class. The elites had power in the state government. Most of the state's leaders were members of this class. They often made laws that helped plantation owners. If you were a child in an elite family, you had a good education. Your parents hired a tutor to come to your home or sent you to a private school. If you were a boy, you studied Latin and Greek. As a young man, you went to college. You might even go to a university in Europe. If you were a girl, you learned to read, write, sew, and do needlework. You might go to a female academy called a seminary. There you learned sewing, dancing, drawing, music, and sometimes history and astronomy. Both boys and girls learned to play musical instruments. Your large plantation home was full of fine furniture. You had books, musical instruments, and fancy clothes. You went to parties and hosted your own parties. You had slaves to cook for you, wash your clothes, and keep your house clean.